Yeah. Then he's been trying to sell his health care program, but now we know it's full of broken promises. So is the president doing enough to fix this Obamacare mess? We're going to talk about it next with that woman right there, Governor Sarah Palin. Next.
A new record was set today in the 100 meters. It was set by Senate Democrats running away from Obamacare. Oh, my God. Not looking good. President Obama said he is sorry that some Americans have lost their existing health coverage due to Obamacare. You know, I think he's getting a little desperate. Like today, he said, if you like your complete lack of coverage, you can keep your complete lack of coverage.
For more on Jay Leno, let's bring in Governor Sarah Palin. Governor, is you amazed we're at the point now? By the way, welcome to the couch.
Thank you so much.
Nice to see you. Do you like the couch?
I love the curvy couch. You guys make it nice.
And this is the first time with Elizabeth. Or have you been here
Yes,
that's true.
First time, yeah. Thank you.
We were on a bus together in Kissimmee and Tampa years back, but this is the first time on the curvy couch together.
I know, man.
You know, with our homework and backpacks. We're thrilled that you're here.
Thank you.
You know, we hear the joke from Jay Leno, and he's been great, staying on point there. And we hear the apology from the president. What did you think after they kind of apology?
Kind of grudgingly apologizing for a broken website, basically. The website isn't the problem. Nobody should give a flying flip about the website fixer-uppers that are coming in to save the day for Obama. That's not the problem. The problem is this statism, this collective socialized medicine program that we're being led into. That's what the problem is.
And the numbers aren't good, right? They're kind of sucking wind.
Oh, yeah, and you know how many billions of dollars will be spent on the failed rollout and the failed website, but again, more importantly, it's the overall program that we're seeing coming from the White House.
Governor, you ran a state, and now a lot of Republican governors decide, I'm not setting up exchanges. Supreme Court said you didn't have to. Now a lot of Democrats are saying, well, if you guys set up the exchanges, didn't play politics, we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, well, speaking of playing politics, it's so funny that a lot of those Democrats who had been supporting Obamacare, and even some Republicans who were kind of squishy on Obamacare, now they who are running for re-election in their states where a Republican governor isn't setting up an exchange, those Democrats are running for political cover. They're scurrying like little rats.
Like Mary Landrieu would not appear with him.
And Mark Begich in Alaska, and you know, they have ads running in their home states saying, hey, Obamacare's fine, you know, I'm going to sign up and we're going to, you know, it's going to be good for the country. But now, in fact, I've seen Fox News ding like Senator Mark Begich with a walk and talk interview asking him candidly, what do you think of it? And he's like, it's not so good, you know, and I'm chewing out the president every opportunity I have. It's like, no, you're a typical politician talking out of both sides of your mouth because you're running ads in your home state saying it's not so bad.
Yeah, I chewed him out after I voted for it.
Yeah, I was for it before I was against it.
Yeah, that's going around. What about the fact that, you know, and on the channel we've talked about how it seems like we're becoming more and more of an entitlement nation.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, something like 47 million, approaching 50 million Americans are on food stamps. That is a heartbreaking number. You know, some people go, well, there's probably some fraud in there. Maybe it's too easy to get. But a number like that does not speak well for the country.
No, and the deal is there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. So the freebies that are being given, the idea of them being sold by the Obama administration, because food stamps have increased so greatly since President Obama was elected. It's such a marketing tool. It is such a seductive lure into supporting a politician or a program if you think you're going to get something free out of it.
People love free stuff. And then they vote for those people.
It's seductive. Sure. But again, there ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Everybody learns that in Econ 101. What's free today? Where are we getting the money? We're taking it from our children, from our grandchildren. We're borrowing it from China. When it comes time to pay the piper, we're in a world of hurt.
Sure, maybe what you're saying, too, is that free doesn't mean freedom. Right? It means dependency, and then we're sort of stuck in that situation. So what are Republicans supposed to do right now? Let's think about Obamacare, entitlement nation. Are they supposed to let it just fail on its own? And then we want to get to some good news because your book we love.
That is good. Well, it is failing on its own, and more Americans are opening their eyes to that failed state that is coming down the pike. And it's a huge agenda of this entitlement mentality. It's an agenda of making people more and more beholden on government so that government can have more control over all of us, individuals, our businesses, our lives. So that's a sad state of affairs. But no, more and more people are opening their eyes to it. But I tell you, if it were not for Fox News, how would people be opening their eyes to it? Because the lamestream media, the mainstream out there, they continue to go along with the deception for far too long.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about your book. What
Good
went into
tidings.
Just in time for Christmas.
Woohoo! Yes, it's jolly. It's really good. Yes.
Sarah Palin's Good Tidings and Great Joy. First of all, a wonderful, wonderful tribute to what Christmas really is. Yeah. Stories, recipe.
Yeah.
I love the way in the very beginning you talk about how growing up in Alaska you never had to worry about a white Christmas.
Right.
Oh yeah. No, it's never anything that we dreamed of. I mean, it was
just
there.
was.
It was, yeah.
We're hoping we get a few snowflakes here, then we'll be lucky about that. But what do you want people to know about the book?
Well, there is an inherent link between faith and freedom, and if we are not allowed to exercise our expression of faith, whatever that faith may be, then we will be a less free country. And much of this has to do with the ability, the right, the opportunities to celebrate the real reason that we have Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season. And those who are so politically correct who would say, ooh, you can't say that anymore, you're going to get sued. And well, I'm empowering people to understand that no, we have our constitutionally protected rights to stand up and celebrate the way that we deem.
Well, and the great thing about the book is you talk about what it was like when you were growing up as a child and your many Christmases on your snow machines and stuff like that. And this could be, folks, the only book you can buy this season where it has a recipe for Merry Christmas chili.
Yeah, I never saw that on
Moose
Pinterest.
chili.
No,
Right.
I just thought it's only...
That's your family right there.
Moose isn't just for breakfast anymore.
But no, so throughout, it's not a political lecture, in-your-face type of narrative. It talks about faith and freedom and what it means to be an American and exercise our faith at the same time. Some quite festive little things.
All right, I got to ask you a tough-hitting question. You can duck it if you want. Real tree or artificial tree?
Oh, it's got to be a real tree.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Do you cut it down yourself?
We used to, but the last couple of years we've purchased. But we used to get it off our own property. Yeah.
Wow.
Or the neighbors. when it's dark.
Yeah, that's a good thing about living on the tundra.
Check out the new book. It is Sarah Palin, Good Tidings and Great Joy, Protecting the Heart of Christmas. Governor, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
You guys are great.
Hope I get you in the grab bag.
Oh, thank you.
That'll be great.
Right.
You guys can do a trade.
It'll be great.
Exactly 20 minutes now before the top there. Heather's got the headlines.
Guys, remember last week we were having a conversation about what our families all prepared for Christmas?
Yeah.
And Elizabeth's did lasagna.
Yes.
Yours did pheasant. Mine did duck that our families shot. I'm wondering, Governor, what your family did.
It's hunting a moose.
Moose, there we go. See, don't we have a good mix?
And
If
you
the
have
two-
organic protein.
I went to Pathmark and got myself a turkey that was wrapped.
That's
With
rugged.
a little thermometer that plumped when it was ready. That's what I did.
See, your dinner came wrapped in cellophane. Ours came wrapped in fur.
Right. Yeah.
Amen to that. I like it the way we did it.
There's gunpowder in my giblets, honey.
Shot.
Just keep chewing.